our last videos, we discussed some of the powers and duties of a conservator. In this video, we'll take a look at the various documents that a conservator over the respondent's property is required to file with the court. As a conservator over the property for a person with a disability, you are required to file a conservatorship inventory unless the court explicitly waives the inventory requirement in its written order. Every jurisdiction is different, but in Davidson County, you can download a form to help you complete the inventory from the probate court clerk's website. The probate court clerk's website is circuitclerk.nashville.gov/probate. From there, you can click on Forms on the left side. Scroll down the Forms page to the section titled Conservatorship, Estate, Guardianship, and Trust Forms. Click on Conservatorships, Inventory. Make sure to fully provide the information requested on the form. For example, be sure to include all personal property items owned by the respondent, such as checking accounts, savings, or other brokerage accounts, furs, jewelry, livestock, and farm equipment. Additionally, any safety deposit box contents and vehicles need to be included. You will also need to list all real property. Real property means any land, houses, or any other buildings owned by the respondent. In other words, real estate. For both personal property and real property, you will need to also let the court know of any partial property ownership interests. So for example, say the respondent owns 3 acres of land in East Nashville, but she owns it jointly with her 2 sisters. The court still needs to know about that property, and the court needs to know the amount of her ownership interest. You will need to list the amount, frequency, and all of the respondent's income sources in the inventory, in addition to listing all of the respondent's personal property and real property. For example, if the respondent receives a paycheck, a pension, or Social Security income, that all needs to be detailed on the inventory. Once you have fully completed your inventory, it is your responsibility as the conservator to make sure that everyone who is legally entitled, in other words, all interested parties, receives a copy of the inventory. Once you complete the inventory, you will need to file it with the court. In Davidson County, you'll file the inventory at the probate court clerk's office on the 3rd floor of the historic courthouse in Suite 303. The time and service you spend helping an individual with a disability are invaluable. The person you are serving needs your help, your compassion, and your organized and responsible management of his money and other property. Make sure when you're making any decision as a conservator to always choose what is in the best interest of the person with the disability. Now remember, the information contained in this video is not intended to be legal advice and should not be relied upon as such. If you have any questions, or if you are unsure of your responsibilities as a conservator, make sure to talk with your attorney. Thank you so much for your service as a court-appointed conservator.
The Davidson County Probate Court Clerk's Office now has electronic filing, also known as e-filing. Therefore, you may file your annual status report and any other required documents, such as property management plans and accountings, by electronic filing, mail, hand delivery, or by fax. Keep in mind that fax filing requires an additional fee. To access electronic filing, you can visit the Probate Court Clerk's Office website at circuitclerk.nashville.gov and click on the link labeled e-file. There, you will be redirected to the Davidson County e-filing system. Thank you so much for your service as a court-appointed conservator.